You can die very simply by just forgetting to breathe. You can die from pulmonary edema, which is left heart valve failure, and you literally froth blood through the nose and you drown in your own vomit. You can die face down in a pillow because you're only breathing 6 times a minute. If you're sitting in a bathtub and you hit a GHB coma, it's called carpeting out, you just slide down into the water and drown without even a whimper.
Like opium in the 18th and 19th century, GHB has been used to rob and even rape unsuspecting victims.
Because it induced a comatose state and a stupor state, people started giving it to strangers and then abused them and misused them. So it became a drug that you use to make a person vulnerable to your advances and unable to resist your advances.
It's a nightmare for prosecution, and it's a nightmare for drug detection. This drug is only in the system a very short time. And we're seeing a lot of young people's lives ripped apart, or people of all ages, by drug-facilitated rapes, GHB being one of the ultimate nightmares.
The use of illegal drugs, whether heroin in 1920, cocaine in 1970, or ecstasy in 2000, share a common history. The more the user increases the dosage or uses drugs that are impure or too strong, the more apparent the dangers become.
There is no such thing as good drugs and bad drugs. All drugs are essentially poisons. Some poisons have a short-term beneficial effect. It's the dose that you take that depends on the effect it creates on you. You take a little bit and it's a stimulant. You take more of it and it is a depressant or has a sedative effect. You take even more, almost any drug, if you take enough of it, will kill you. You squeeze a couple bottles of aspirin down into one tablet and take that tablet and it'll kill you. And yet one of them will simply cure a headache.
Drugs don't change anything but the relationship between chemicals already in the body. Yet Americans seem to attribute magical powers to drugs, whether they're used to cure a headache, rid the mind of psychic pain, or induce spiritual enlightenment.
Drugs are often taken or advocated as shortcuts to something we all want, but we need this help to get to it. During the time of drug toleration and enthusiasm for drugs, the thought is, if you're careful and you use it just right, the drugs can make you more than you would be just by yourself. There is a physiological naivete about drugs that we're going to do one wonderful thing but have no other side effects. When we turn against drugs, the opposite attitude is the one we hold, which is any drug you take reduces your potential. The story of these drug episodes, these waves of drug use, basically is the story of how the naivete changes into practical experience with drugs.
Some say drugs haven't changed, but over time, our attitude towards them has.
Drugs are menacing our society. They're threatening our values and undercutting our institutions. They're killing our children.
Every president since 1970 has found that the basic human need to use illegal drugs doesn't go away, no matter what the government does.
Said no to drugs. The scourge of drugs must be stopped.
As long as there is a demand, there will be a supply.
$1 billion.
Unless humankind comes up with a cure for the need to escape what is, most of us are bound to ride the wave of desire for a different reality. The question is, can we do it responsibly?